Right, and of course, as you've seen from Wilkis Tanyabo's story, some of the things we take for granted, not necessarily so for other people who are not normal, as it were. And we're glad to be joined this evening by Kiran Shah. If you are a movie buff, and if you've watched Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, then you know who we're speaking to tonight. His name is Kiran Shah, as an actor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah, and indeed, it's interesting to know that we actually, I've got to say this, that we grew up in the same area.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
I mean, probably before your birth, I was there in Nagara Road.
Yes. Okay, interesting. The neighborhood is still the same. Let's get to our interview. You've had such success, in film and in Hollywood, but I bet that's not been, without its challenges. Tell us about that, going, up to where you have, and of course also for persons living with dwarfism.
Well, challenges are always going to be there, no matter what. If you are a little person like me or the other little people, then yeah, you got a little bit more challenges. When I started working, I started out as a mime artist, and then I moved on to the movies, and the challenge was to get in there, get my foot in there and make it work. And I was lucky that the first movie I did, there was a stunt coordinator called Bob Anderson who saw me and picked me, and he went, yeah, you can do the stunts for the girl I was standing in for. And at the same time at Pinewood Studios, there was a producer called John Dark. He was making a movie called, at that time he was making a movie called People That Time Forgot, and there was a tiny character of a little guy, an evil little guy, a sidekick to a kind of a wild king, and he asked me to do the audition for that, and I did, and after 2 days they went yes, and I was in. But the challenge is that you gotta be at the right place at the right time. But like any other actor, you have to struggle. You have to get your craft together.
That's right.
Your skills together, and
okay, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah.
The challenges of little people, the challenges that they face, and let's get that right. Little people is the politically correct term. Yes,
yeah.
Okay, all right. Important for all of us to note. But just the challenges of being a little person in a world that's geared for everybody else who has normal height.
It's true, like you saw that a minute ago, that to reach the switch light, or things like that can happen. Then the worktops are built for ordinary people, and we have to either carry a stool or, like me, I jump on things and get what I want. But you got to find a way to do it. Things are not really built for little people or any disabled people.
And you are in the country for the launch of the Association of People with Dwarfism. What is an association like this? What benefits would it confer on little people? Why have this association?
Right. Today was the launch day. We launched the association today. The benefit for joining the association is the association is going to be fighting for you to get an education. If you're a young adult, then the idea is to educate them even further so they can get into better jobs, better environment. At the moment, what's happening is the education aspect of that side is quite little. That's what I understand. In the jobs, people are treated like little people are treated like kids. Spoken to like a kid, and things like that should not be happening, because we are young adults, and we need to be treated like adults.
Indeed.
And not anything else. And pay should be like adults, not you're little, that means we are going to pay you less. That's not right, because we got the same brain as everybody else.
Indeed. Thank you so much for making the time to be with us. Congratulations on this launch, and indeed, thank you for coming back home.
Thank you.
Indeed, it's been a pleasure.